Hey everyone, I hope you're well. It's me, Chris. This is a cat. So today I'm talking about things I wish I did differently when I began my cigar journey and things I would recommend you do if you're new into cigars. So one of the big things when I got into cigars is that we think, what's the best cigar? Well, it's got to be the most expensive cigar, right? And yes, it is true. Oftentimes, those really expensive cigars will be very, very good. But that's when you have a developed palate, when you understand it, when you know what you are enjoying. And so if you want to spend $100, $50, $30 on a cigar and you're new to cigars, you probably can't tell the difference. Same way as if you were to have a really expensive bottle of wine the first time you've ever had wine in your life, you probably cannot tell a huge difference between a $300 bottle of wine and a $30 bottle of wine. So I would say if you're new into it, I would start easy, start slow. Start with something that's not going to break the bank. Also, is the equipment that you buy. So you can spend as much as you want on a lighter. You can go overboard, but however, if you have, in this case, a $12 lighter that's filled with some decent quality butane, just ask the shop what they would recommend. This will be good enough for your needs. Also, would be properly storing cigars, but also how many you're going to buy. So again, I am very guilty of this. I am very obsessive. So when I first got into cigars, I wanted to get super into it. So I bought box after box. I bought huge quantities of cigars. I box after box. Many of them I haven't even tried yet. And I will say I had a large collection, but I filled my humidor and I didn't really even know to store them properly. So before you begin buying cigars for yourself, understand, what will I store this in? Will I have maybe a cheap humidor like this one here, which is plastic, which I'll throw in a Bodiva pack and I can store, solid amount of cigars in this case about 15 to 20, and it'll stay in decent shape? Or will I buy a nicer humidor that I can put in 100 cigars? So I would start with the end in mind when it comes to your collection. But also, when you buy cigars, one big thing is that cigars, they, like apples, one bad apple can ruin them all. If you have a cigar and it is a beautiful looking stick like this one here, and you want to place this with, let's say, an infused cigar, something that has flavor to it, well, it may not, that infused flavor will overpower the natural tobacco flavor, and then that cigar will be ruined. So I would recommend strongly to make sure you store your cigars well. And also, I would say, when you go in, don't feel like you need to smoke what everyone else is smoking. Don't feel like you need to smoke the biggest, baddest looking cigar. Just go in, ask the rep, say, hey, listen, I'm new to this hobby, what would you recommend? And I would go with that. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I love you all. Take care.